All right, this is Dan Meyer with RCR Wireless News at the Telecom Council's Innovation Showcase here in California. And we're here with Fred White. Fred, maybe talk a little bit about, I guess, your company and kind of what you guys bring to the market.
Sure. So LaaSer is a response to the problem that unfortunately a lot of people aren't even aware of to this day, which is if you call 911 from a mobile phone, a lot of the time the 911 operator will not know where you are. And so that results in, believe it or not, according to the FCC, over 10,000 deaths every year. That if mobile phone response times just got better by 1 minute, the FCC says that over 10,000 lives would be saved. So we are a response to that problem. So our technology is meant to kind of circumvent some of the existing legacy cellular network delivery of 911 information and get accurate information quickly to the right 911 operator and immediately popped up on their screen.
I guess, so maybe not without giving away some of the secret sauce you guys have
Sure.
there. I guess, how does that work? How do you circumvent the
Sure.
cellular
So, people get it today that their phones know where they are, right? With varying degrees of accuracy. But if you call for Uber, right, they show up where you are. If you check in on Facebook, it knows where you are. So the issue is not that the phone doesn't know where it is, it's that the existing 911 infrastructure wasn't created in a way to take all of that rich information. So what we've done is we've turned the mobile device handset essentially into a telemetry gathering device. So it's very good at that. It knows where it is. And so what we do then is we send that to a cloud-based centralized system that routes the call to the right 911 call center, which that's a big problem in 911. If the tower that picks you up is in some other city, which happens all the time, you may end up talking to a 911 operator who by the time they figure out where you are says, oh, I need to transfer you, you're actually in this other jurisdiction. So we avoid that step, making sure that you go to the right 911 location from the beginning with accurate information. And so we're coming in through a different path that is already well known in the 911 industry, but up until now hasn't been utilized by mobile devices.
And like you said, the FCC has been getting behind this quite a bit. I know the current administration there has been pushing this a lot, putting up information like you were saying about this as well. It's got to be good for you guys to kind of know that kind of support is out there, that really the government's getting behind what's happening out there today.
Yeah, so almost exactly a year ago now, the FCC released a new order about 911 location accuracy, essentially telling the major cellular carriers, hey, the clock's kind of ticking here to get a solution to this problem. And it's an incremental thing. Each year they have to get a little bit better. Different rules a little bit for outdoor than indoors, and they're still trying they're sorting through all of that. But yes, everyone's aware of the problem at this point. And so, the FCC has said, we got to get this fixed. And so we're working closely with the FCC and with 911 organizations like NENA and APCO, who are kind of national 911 organizations, and we're working with individual, what are known as PSAPs, which are the 911 call centers, all around the country. There's almost 6,000 of those, so it's a very diverse organization.
And what's PSAP stand for again?
Public Safety Answering Point.
That's right.
So we're working with them and other first responders to kind of get their take on how would you like this to work in its end state. So we're working closely with the FCC. The FCC did just appoint me as a representative of LaaSer to what they call the CISRIC working group, and that's an acronym for interoperability and security and lots of other things, to look into this very problem. Both what they call phase 1 routing, which is making sure you end up at the right call center, and then also location accuracy, which is getting good information to pop up once you are at the right call center. And so we're investigating that, and we'll come out with a report later this year on those topics.
Yeah, and obviously, a lot of focus from the government on the FirstNet initiatives as well. I mean, again, public safety is becoming such a growing part of what the government's trying to do, and tapping into mobile for that.
That's exactly right.
I'm sure for you guys, it's got to be keeping you guys busy, and a good kind of busy, though.
Yeah, exactly right. And there are a lot of topics at play here. There's indoor location, there's altitude, so what people now call the Z-axis information. So now not
like inside of a building, for instance.
Exactly. So now not just I'm at that address, but I'm on the 9th floor at that address. That's a new thing. There's next gen 911 coming, which will be delivery of richer information to 911 call centers, things like video, text to 911, those kinds of things.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Last portion.
That's been your first 10 minutes.
We're good? All right. And
last portion.
Yeah.
Oh, it wants to do it. Oh, it wants to do it again. Okay. What were we talking about? Oh yeah, I guess I guess being inside of a building, the focus of that as well.
Exactly
yeah.
right. Yeah, and so there are other 911 topics. Next Gen 911, which is the delivery of rich information to call centers, like video and text to 911, and so there will be a lot more, because everyone recognizes that the technology of mobile devices is growing rapidly. So the 911 infrastructure really needs to adapt and be ready for that as well. And we're hoping to be a big part of solving that problem of getting that information to 911 call centers with as little change necessary.
Makes sense. Now, I guess, how important is this event here for you guys? I mean, this is obviously a way to kind of meet a lot of companies in a very quick period of time. How important is this, and what Telecom Council is providing through this environment here?
Sure, we knew this was the right place for us to be. You know, between the carriers that participate here, other technology, potential partners here for us, the very people we would want to talk to. So, you know, BT and Deutsche Telekom, and and Sprint, and all those kinds of people are here right now, and we'll be talking to them in the next few minutes. Actually, so it's great. It's great.
Very good. That sounds great. Well, thanks, Fred, for the time. Sure. We appreciate it.
Thank you.
All right. And this is Dan Meyer with RCR Wireless News at the Telecom Council's Innovation Showcase.
Thank you.